Can you hear me now? Good. Sound has been around since the very beginning of time. At the sound of the Creator's voice, with three simple words, "Let there be," this world was spoken into existence. Sound is very important to the human life. But imagine if you were to wake up tomorrow morning and you didn't have any sound. Imagine if you had lost your sense of hearing, what that day would be like. Well, first of all, you'd wake up in the morning, or perhaps even in the afternoon, realizing that you had overslept because you could not hear the sound of your alarm clock going off. Then, as you went to get your breakfast, you realized that your toast is cold because, again, you couldn't hear the sound of the toaster oven, the sound it makes when the bread pops up. And then as you're traveling to work, you're almost hit by a fire truck because you could not hear the sirens that signal that the truck was coming your direction. You get to work, and as you're waiting on the elevator, you miss 2 or 3 elevators going up because you didn't hear the ding sound that the elevators make when they signal that they're at your floor. And then you're sitting in the boardroom at a business meeting. You realize everyone's looking at you strangely, and then you remember that you haven't heard a word that they've said the entire meeting. Now, we could go on through the rest of the day, but I think you already see how disastrous it would be if we had no sound. In the book Sonic Boom, How Sound Transforms the Way We Think, Feel, and Buy, by Joel Beckerman with Tyler Gray, the authors express how very important sound is in producing what they call boom moments. Boom moments are moments when sound touches the very core of your emotions, and they trigger certain responses. In the book, the authors give many examples of how marketers and businesses have harnessed the power of sound to create a sonic brand for their company. Sonic branding is defined in the book as the process of achieving tangible effects with strategic, tactical, holistic uses of sound. They further went on to say that sonic branding is more than just a sound, more than just making noises. It is about creating an entire experience, one which causes the listener to feel so connected that they feel as if they're part of the story. Julian Treasure, in his TED Talk titled "The 4 Ways Sound Affects Us," says that sound can affect us physiologically, psychologically, cognitively, and behaviorally. He says that music is the most powerful sound because we can recognize it fast and we can associate it powerfully. In the article, How Retailers Manipulate Sight, Smell, and Sound to trigger purchase behavior in consumers, Humayun Khan asserts that consumers don't usually pay attention to the music that's played in the background when they visit stores or restaurants. But the music is playing behind the scenes in our minds, creating magic that can either cause us to speed up, to slow down, or to spend more money. And Emily Anthes, also in her article, states that some businesses intentionally play loud music because it overstimulates the brain and it leads to sensory overload, which in turn weakens self-control and causes the shoppers to overspend and make more impulsive purchases. One of my favorite quotes from the Sonic Boom book is on page 75, where it says, "Sound anchors us in our world, gives us a sense of what to expect, and completes our picture of ourselves in space. When that's gone, we can be left without any context, and that can be terrifying." I don't know about you, but I don't want to be left floundering in my life without any sound. I definitely need sound to help me navigate my way through the future. So I will create boom moments in my life, moments that tell my story. Thank you.